I think my first game, I started all doing training camp my junior year. And our first game against Akron, right before we started to play, my coach pulled me from the starting lineup and said, no, you're not gonna play. And that was, that was tough, you know, but man, it builds character.
Pick 6 for the veteran, KEON Raymond.
There's been plenty of times where people told me that I'd never be good enough to be a professional quarterback. And you know, sometimes you have to evaluate, should I take this to heart and move on?
Harris now with time and touchdown.
I just, you know, kind of leaned on my faith and let God guide me and just follow him.
I'm from Northern California. Sacramento State is only about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and I remember calling them and telling them that Eastern Washington had offered me, and I wanted to come and visit there, and I wanted to stay close to home, and they told me that they had a couple more guys that they were looking at, and so I told them I was going to beat them for 4 years, which I was able to do.
That one closed down in a hurry. There's JUWAN Simpson.
In 2007, I get released from the Green Bay Packers. You know, seasons come along, so I'm like, hey, why don't I try to play arena football? I get a tryout, and the head coach tells me, you're just not ready for this level yet. For a guy to tell you that you can't make one league, and here we are 8 years later.
I don't have one particular person, no. I do remember always feeling like a bit of an underdog. I played at a very small high school. I wasn't heavily recruited. I've always had a bit of that chip on my shoulder that I'm proving myself, that I'm stacking up. But the underdog role is where I've grown to feel comfortable.
Well, there was one guy, but he didn't necessarily say just no. He was just like, you know, if you don't apply yourself or dedicate yourself like you should, your potential's not going to always carry you all the way through.
Easy pickings and a touchdown from C and the veteran Ray Phillips.
Him saying that to me at a young age definitely helped me to get to where I wanted to be, helped me get to this point right now, and it was something that I carried through all the way to this time, and something that I still value right now to this day.
You know, people didn't think I had the biggest arm, but I have very, very big confidence in my skills.
Mitchell on a long roll into the end zone and touchdown. Lots of traffic around there, and the BC Lions had 3 defenders in the area.
I don't think there's a window out there I can't throw in. Sometimes it might get me in trouble. It's that Brett Favre kind of mentality that, you know, if you tell me I can't make a throw, you better believe the very next play I'm going to come out there and throw it.
In 5th grade, I was given a statistic that less than 1% of those who set out to be professional athletes actually attain that goal. When given that stat, I said, okay, 99% of those people are going to be watching me play.